Kerry Wood's one of the BUCS Super Rugby OGs. Mate, you've been in this league since day dot. So give the people at home a little synopsis of what BUCS Super Rugby is all about.
Fast, exciting rugby, definitely. A place where players get to get a good degree and play high-level rugby, and it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, good. That's it. Just good.
No, it's excellent. It's excellent.
Best league in the land, mate.
Best league in the land, Super Rugby. It's got a good name. Yeah. No, it's as I said, been here from day one. It's I've seen it grow. It's grown, and it's getting bigger. There's still work to be done behind the scenes to make it even better, but the product it is and the players that come through here is impressive, and yeah, it's a pleasure to be a part of. I didn't think I'd be here, sitting here 10 years later, a bit long in the tooth now. So, but yeah, no, enjoying it. So,
well, it's a pleasure to still have you, mate.
Yeah.
And look, I guess on that 10-year journey, you've been up and down the table. You've been everywhere. You've been to a final. You've been in a relegation battle. You've been to the playoff. You finished in the middle of the pack. So, where are Leeds Beckett going to finish this season? Because you've been on a bit of a growth. You've been on a journey the last couple of seasons.
Yeah. I would say I'm an optimistic character, so I think we'll do well this year. I think we've got a lot of, university cycles running a macro cycle 3 to 5 years. So, there's a point where you'll be quite strong. So we've got a lot of third years this year. So I'm hoping to see the fruits we've sort of tried to create together over the last couple of years. We might see some purchase in it this year, hopefully.
Nice.
Potentially.
Yeah. Who are those players? Can you give us a few names for some of the newcomers for BUCS Super Rugby?
Players, I don't like mentioning players.
I know you don't, but for the fans,
For the fans, yeah. Okay, we've got Matt Salisbury's a good player from London Irish Academy. He came through. He's in his third year. He's a centre. He's good. Jody Devine, his flatmate, is a fullback.
So electric, isn't he?
Very good player. Very, very electric, and quite hard to stop if he gets running. We've got Tom Mills, who's a third year, coming into a third year, big in the engine room, second row. He's a big boy. Louis Guthrie, local Leeds lad. He's coming into his third year as well, so he's looking good. Louis Kirkham, our captain, 7 from London Irish, sharp player. England students number 8 last year, so he's good. We've got Khalik from Bath. He's yet to be with us, but he's coming back up soon, and after he finishes his Prem Cup stuff with Bath, I think he'll be with us. Charlie Keith, I could go through the whole team.
I was gonna say, you're just going to name everyone now.
Charlie Keith, a prop from Saracens who went to South Africa and did a gap year in their Stellenbosch Academy. So he's coming into his second year. So there's our 10, Ben, well, he's not 10 because he's not been picked yet, but our Ben Parkin, he's our club captain. Short little Yorkshire fella. He's about 4'1".
Yeah.
Hard as nails, so he's pretty impressive. So there's plenty of exciting talent within the squad. But like every other team, every team's like good, aren't they? Like I've been around for a while, and sometimes in the squads we've had in the past, I've gone, after pre-season, we're going to be hard to beat. But then every team's got a quality squad and quality side, and that's why it's an entertaining game. I think most of the as you said, we've been up and down a little bit in the leagues, but in the last couple of years, I'd say most games are in 60 minutes within the score. So, it's an entertaining game, whoever makes good decisions in the last 20 minutes usually ends up winning the game. So, hopefully we can get on the right side of those in the next couple of months, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, look, like in terms of rugby miles on the clock, having gone around the leagues and the countries of the world, you've got a fair few under your belt. So just how tough is BUCS Super Rugby, and what is it that makes it so tough? You've touched on the quality of the players in all the other institutions across all the teams, but what is it specifically about BUCS Super Rugby other than that?
I would say there's a number of things, but one of the things that comes to my head is resources. I think every unit BUCS Super Rugby's resources that we have, we've got, I've got sports analysts, physiotherapy, strength and conditioning coaches times 3. I've got three coaches, that work within the first team program. You know what I mean? So we've got a whole, almost like an academy setup type of thing, senior academy setup sort of resource to pull on, you know what I mean? And that's every university. So there's a minimum operating standards that have come from BUCS Super Rugby, and that been implemented where everyone has to have those sorts of things in place. It just creates a great product, and we're able to feed and help players get better through off-field stuff and on-field stuff, and and plethora of coaches around helps that, so that brings that product up, and which brings those players up, which hopefully our job is to push them onto professional rugby. That's the way I see it, is we give them a good degree, we give them a good life experience, good student experience, and then hopefully if they're good enough to go off and play for England, and that's our goal at Leeds Beckett anyway. And I'm sure if you ask other coaches, that would be pretty close to what they're trying to do and achieve as well.
You had some good success stories as well last year. The Hancock twins signed for Falcons and a number of other players going elsewhere. You got quite an exciting new tie-up with Leeds Tykes as well that is about to be announced. That's just been announced. Maybe we're going to get the scoop here, but tell us a little bit about that.
We've always had something with Leeds Tykes. There's always been a partnership behind the scenes. We've got two coaches. The head coach of Leeds Tykes this year, Pete Lucock, is our backs and attacks coach. Jake Brady, who's a general manager for Leeds Tykes and forwards, he's in the forwards coach, I think, at Leeds Tykes. He's our forwards coach and defence coach. So we're all entwined anyway, and we've had an off-field relationship for as long as I've been there, but there's certainly a partnership that's going to be announced pretty soon, and it's quite exciting. All about Leeds rugby, all about rugby within Leeds and the community part of Leeds, and trying to bring back hopefully a championship, premiership team to Leeds is the ultimate goal. If we can get Leeds Tykes and help Leeds Tykes get up there, up the leagues and move forward and get back into professional rugby, then that's going to serve us well at Leeds Beckett University, and Leeds as a whole general county. It'd be, well, not county, but city. It'd be good for us.
And rugby in the north.
Rugby in the north. Yeah, I think it's it's a big playing pool in Yorkshire. I think it's one of the biggest in the country. So I think the sooner the better for everybody in Yorkshire, for sure.
Joe, one of the best things about BUCS Super Rugby is we get a whole new academic year of players. We get a whole new academic year of fans, parents, friends, newcomers to the league. So it's an opportunity for us to reintroduce ourselves a little bit. So can you tell the people, what is Leeds Beckett all about? What can they expect from Leeds Beckett this season? What's in the DNA of the purple of your boys?
That's probably my own opinion, isn't it? So it's not Leeds. But I would say, I think you actually made up the phrase, or it might have been Dave, like Leeds expect the unexpected. I like to sort of go away from that. I think, in the past we've been quite strong up front, and quite a big side. Slowly we're going away from that a little bit. This year I think I'm hoping to see a little bit more expensive rugby, certainly playing in the right areas, and but I'm not going to give away too much.
Cards close to your chest.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll be okay. I think I'm excited for the year. I think we're certainly putting the groundwork and doing the hard work behind the scenes to make sure we can play an exciting brand of rugby for BUCS Super Rugby and for Leeds Beckett, and for all of our students to watch us and be proud of us. That'd be the goal.
Nice, mate. Can't wait to see you in action.
Thank you.
Pleasure as always, Kerry.
Always. There we are.